Hi everybody, and welcome to the first installment, if you like, of my Catwalk series. What I'm doing is I'm taking pictures that I've seen in Elle magazine, Vogue, hairdressing magazines, anything really that is hot off the catwalk, and I'm recreating them. I'm either putting my own twist on them, or I'm going to do them exactly as they are. And what I've done today is I've picked a minuscule, I couldn't have picked a smaller picture, but I just love the makeup. And basically what it is a very, very dramatic eye. Eyeshadow coming right up into the nose there, a lot of contouring, very, very grey, black, hint of white there, and very contoured face. As you can see, very, very striking contouring, bringing the cheekbones out, very pale everywhere else, very heavy, heavy makeup. Nude lips, no false eyelashes actually for this one, but still a very beautiful, very striking catwalk look. And this picture that I found was actually off a Marc Jacobs catwalk, and it was very 80s inspired. So if you like this look and if you want to know how to do it, then please keep on watching. Okay, so I started off with a nice fresh face. What I've done is I've used MAC Strobe Liquid just to give a really nice glow from underneath my foundation. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to prep my eye area. I'm going to do my eyes, just because this is a very heavy eye look. What I don't want is a lot of fallout. First things first, I'm going to take a lip brush, okay, and I'm going to use a yellow colour here by it's a Crayolan camouflage kit, and just gonna go right underneath my eyes and just to get all those dark circles away. And then next what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my MAC Studio Sculpt, put some on the back of my hand, and you can use any foundation you like. I'm using this because it's a very heavy coverage for me, and that's the kind of look that I want. It's going to go on all over this eye area and underneath the eyes as well. Okay, now using a fibre brush, it is the 183 or the 188, I'm sorry, I'm terrible with numbers. I'm going to also apply that foundation to my forehead, and then that is done. We're going to set it, and I'm just using Stay Matte by Rimmel. And it is in the colour 1, transparent. So I'm getting a nice big fluffy brush, and I'm just going to set right over that. Behind the eyes, I'm going to use Urban Decay Primer Potion. Now because this look is very dramatic, I would say apply this all over the lid, right up to the brow, extend just a little bit past the brow as well, right into the corner there. And then what we're also going to do is apply some primer underneath the eyes. Next, we want to define the brows. The model's brows are not very brow brush, and some black eyeshadow, can be any kind you like. I'm using MAC's Black Tide. I'm going to just fill in my brows. Line your eyes. Next, taking a flat brush and some charcoal, almost black eyeshadow. Apply that to your entire lid. Okay, next grab a fluffy brush, grab some of that charcoal. I'm using Charred by MAC. Blend this right up Okay, what we want to do next is continue with that dark eyeshadow right up to the brow. It will be graded, so what we want to do ideally is keep it lighter up top here. Taking a smaller, pointier brush, get some of that grey on your brush again, and for this part I want you to follow that curve, that natural curve that you have, that where your eyebrow and your nose join up, and what we want to do is we want to connect that. What we're going to do is we want to give this inner corner some lightness. So using a bright white eyeshadow on a fluffy brush, just going to apply that on the inner corner there. And blend that out. Next we're going to really smoke out underneath the eyes. So I'm going to take a very sort of flat yet rounded brush and get plenty of black on there, and what we're going to do is just line right underneath the eyes and really bring that up. You've lined underneath the eyes, you probably think that out here is really untidy, so the best thing to do for that is to get a flat brush or an angled brush. You can use a baby wipe or anything of the sort. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to get some foundation on that brush, and then I'm going to take this and give it a nice sharp clean line. What I'm doing is I'm just applying some white eyeshadow just to the top of my brow and just a little bit in there, just to give it that difference between the light and the darker of the two shadows. Okay, so after applying loads of mascara, what we're going to do is finish off the rest of the face. As you can see, I've also foundationed my lips because the model has very neutral lips, and just to set that yet again, because she doesn't actually seem to have any shimmer on her face, I'm just going to use matte powder. So don't want any shine whatsoever. Okay, next she's very heavily contoured on her cheekbones and also up onto her forehead. So what I'm going to use today for that is my Coastal Scents contour and blush palette. Before I do any contouring, what I want to actually do is use the white and my big brush again, big fluffy brush, and just actually highlight where this model is the lightest. Okay, so next what I'm going to do is take a smaller brush like this, and I'm going to use pretty much the darkest colour that we have here on this palette. I'm not going to be using a lot of it, I'm going to build it up, but the contouring that she has is very deep on her temples and blends out and down, but she has very sharp cheekbones. And then for her lips, you could use a very, very pale lipstick. I'm just going to foundation mine. And that is it for this look. I hope you've liked this tutorial, and please stay tuned for the next installment of the Catwalk series. Bye!